recapping and get into the actual gameplay, which is, I assume, why people are here. In terms of getting a 119 today, I'm not like exactly hopeful on that, but I think it's possible. So we might see the 119. Who knows? Announcements. Oh wait, oops. Content alert. Okay, there we go. At content alert. 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 Okay. Close out Discord for the extra performance, and then we are ready to play the game. After turning on some music, but I already got that mostly ready. Okay. Dude, freaking Windows. Annoying me. And I'll just turn on, like... Oh, it's loud. Okay. The Pac-Man World 2 part of my video game music playlist, which I believe is linked in the description. If anyone would like to see it, mouse double click is being annoying. Okay. God, it's still so loud. Please stop. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Let's get into the practice. I can turn that down a little bit more for me. It's still pretty loud. Okay. Just start with some GBS. And my goal today is, I think I'm gonna keep trying to do, like, get 2 full runs out per day. In the name of consistency, or, you know, in the attempt of consistency. That might be too far. No, that was perfect. Wow. Sometimes I feel like there's slight subtleties in this coconut placement, Yossi spot, I believe it's called, that depending on like mere pixels of how high up you place the coconut, it slightly changes the timing. Yo, what's up, Master Mario? Ah, dang it. It's-a me once again. I'm cheating. I'm not used to... Sometimes this happens, and it's actually ideal, I think, where when you get the ledge grab here, you can go into a double jump. My camera wasn't zoomed in as it normally is. Or was it? And it's, like, actually technically ideal. Dude, why can't I do GBS right now? This is an embarrassment to my lineage. Alright. Yo. Last night I was working on some modding stuff with Master Matt K. Some exciting stuff in the nearish future, hopefully. I couldn't get the angle right. It's honestly not too bad of a coconut throw, though. Okay, there we go. SMSO? I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm also not gonna say yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to Pianta Village now, do Pianta 6, just because I like Pianta 6. Remember, maps and skins. Yes, sir. The BCK... What was that what you were talking about last night? Adding BCK support for the model injections? that if and when our SMSO gets an update, that probably is... I don't know if it's the next thing on the list, but it's definitely on the list. Although that's more Matthew's territory. I don't... The like model injection stuff he did is black magic to me still. Like I've not even looked at that code. Oops. Yeah, I would love to have a Pianto 6 like that in a run. That would be beautiful. BCK support make them 100 times better? Okay. Duly noted. Duly. I said dually, but I meant duly. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try some Serena 6. Serena 6 is like... use it or lose it, man. Actually, this isn't too bad. It's pretty bad. Dude, come on. I swear, dude, sometimes when spraying the normal nozzle, it will clean up goop immediately in front of Mario, and other times it won't. I'm not, like, sure what's up with that. I didn't want that side flip. Okay. Okay, a 210 is actually, like, really good for me. BTK as well? Okay. Another streamer lost to Woke. Oh, I'm also broke. Coincidence? Oh, come on, dude. Have to get that goop in that corner there if you didn't get it earlier. How'd I turn left there? It's a really bad attempt. That's fine. Yeah, really bad. I'm not like... Dude, okay, that's just invisible goop. That's invisible goop in my Serena 6. In a run, I'm just like aiming to get like a 2. Like a flat 2 or better. Oh, Zach already made that work, so... Oh, okay. For some reason I didn't know that. Or maybe I did, but I just forgot. Custom voice support. I want to look into that eventually. Actually, I wonder if using a similar system as the model injection you could. Because the model injection just, like, at runtime... Like, okay, I know I just said it's black magic, but I do, like, kind of understand what it's doing. Like, he's at runtime injecting models into the game, like, as it's loading them. So I'm wondering if you could do that with sounds as well. But I don't know if, like, sound... Because if the sound file is just, like, called every time a sound plays, instead of it just being loaded into memory, which I don't know, then you might not be able to do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I would love that. Yeah, that would be huge for SMSO. Problem is, you would have, with a system like that, you would have to have a third-party program for future ROM hacks and stuff. But I wonder, it could be possible. There's also a lot more sounds in the game. I don't know. We'd have to look into that for sure. I'm gonna run eel. I'm pretty bad at eel. Or I was bad last time. Also, I just read the ending of that, Smubs. Your friend just lost a long-time viewer. Slightly botched the movement there. Yeah, perfect music for this. This is kind of like a water volcano if you think about it. Actually, that's just Corona Mountain, isn't it? The model data locked somehow? How do you mean? And make it hard to edit? Oh, model mix-ups happen? Yeah. That's true. How am I on the wrong side of the mouth? Ah. Okay, this is gonna get dicey. I was not paying enough attention to which side I was facing at the beginning. But that's fine. I save it anyways. Although I'm gonna have to get a coin if I don't want to die to the cutscene trigger. Or right now. Okay, jeez, man. Scary. Yeah, see, this would also be a really good eel. Like, 2 or lower, which that's barely lower than a 2, is like really good for me. Yeah, we probably, I think ideally, the system we wanted to eventually put in place for the models is like, have a system where you can add your own custom models and then other people's clients like download those models. But the problem with that is like, that could, I feel like, especially with our lack of experience with programming like net coded things, like even with SMSL under our belt, that could be pretty easily exploited for something bad. So I don't actually know if that, or I think we decided that wasn't a good idea. So it's kind of like in a weird halfway spot right now, the model system. I think I just go into runs now. I could keep warming up. Like, I feel like I definitely still have a bit more improvement to be had right now, but I think I'm fine. Reset the Wii real quick. It's the most intense music to Wii resetting ever. Well, I have batteries this time. Well, my monitor switched sources, which you guys can't see, but I can. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let me pause some music. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no worries about distracting me. It's all good. I think, oh wait, right, okay. I was like looking for something on my desk, but I actually was looking for Life Split, which isn't on my desk, it's on my computer. Alright, let me load the auto splitter, get that running. Oh wait, right, I have to do a thing in OBS first, and then I can load it to get that running. And now we are ready for some runs. Find out in the next episode of Road to 119. Oof, we got a early block clip. All right. Let's not mess up airstrip. Looking good so far. Honestly, that's usually the part I reset at if I mess it up. This part usually is not too bad. Oof, didn't get the water slide. All right, pretty solid start. Remember to remove the memory card. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense being a second behind, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. Unless I get a flat 120, then that matters. But realistically, if I get a flat 120, there's a lot of other things I should be putting my attention on instead of getting the perfect airstrip each and every run. Although, honestly, getting a perfect airstrip isn't that hard. Or, like, near perfect anyways. Just getting all the tech. Yo, what's up, Bryson? On the statue's head. Let's get the instant kill, please. I feel like whenever I think about it, I mess it up. Like, I just have to be in a flow state. That's a good buzzword, isn't it? Flow state. Oof. He's not going to turn around, is he? He does. Okay, well, the day is saved. Okay. That was not an instant kill, but it's still a fast kill. As long as Shadow Mario turns around there and doesn't go straight forward, then you're kind of chilling. All right. Pray for good spider RNG. That's like a kind of awkward. I think that's okay, spider RNG. Yeah. Like, I still make it. It's... That's not, like, super ideal, but... Overall, that's, like, very good. Especially with how I used to do this level. Just for some reason, it never crossed my mind I should be spraying the spider before I got into the water. Which obviously would be faster. Like, usually I get into the water, then spray the spider, then jump on. Which is slightly slower because you have to wait for the spider a bit more. Than you would otherwise. Although it does depend on where the spider is, obviously. the spider decides to be somewhere like really inconvenient, then there's nothing you can really do other than go slow. And sometimes the spider can spawn out of bounds, which means it just dies, or at least you can't jump on it. Therefore, you should not be catching the worm. That reminds me of today's connections. Where was that yet? No, that was today. I just did it at like 12 a.m. That probably is slightly spoilers, but you know, whatever. I don't know if everyone here is like a connections player. Playing around in Sunshine after spam string down Shadow Mario first time, his path got messed up? Oh, interesting. Yeah, he can... I don't know if I've ever seen in like vanilla Sunshine his path get like really messed up. Sometimes you can accidentally teleport, like get him to teleport. If you like block him with the boat in Noki 7, for instance. Or he can ledge grab it too, apparently, which I learned about yesterday. If you position the boat like exactly perfect for after he jumps off the cliff. Also, I learned this from, so Matthew, my brother, also co-modder of Sunshine Online and the creator of Floor is Lava. He, after we watched, because him and I watched the SMSO video that Samurai Man made, we watched it together yesterday, and he noticed that Samurai Man actually played the Floor is Lava hack, and so he went and watched that. And apparently Samurai Man was able to do all the Shadow Marios without any damage boosting, which is crazy. Because that was like, for my playthrough of Floor is Lava, that was the like hairpin technique, or hairpin, I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but... Maybe it is. I don't know. it was the most important technique. Was using damage boosting to like talk to Shadow Mario and other stuff. Wait, there's naturally messed up paths in Pianta? I know Floor is Lava really messes with Shadow Mario's gelato path. Oh, interesting. That reminds me, we used to, in Hyper... excuse me. In Hyper Chaos, we had some bugs for a while that would... where like half the codes at one point would... And this is probably around like 40 codes in, so that's only like 20 codes, but still a lot. Because they would mess with object stuff, they would sometimes mess with Shadow Mario and then soft lock you in Dolphic 1. The first plaza, where you, or the second plaza, I guess, technically, but... Because Shadow Mario would somehow never make it to Peach. Ooh, side flip. Ugh, I didn't want to grab the rope there. Okay. His path can be a bit jittery in Bianco sometimes. See, I've seen him like slightly teleport from node to node in Bianco before. But it's usually not the worst ever. Although it is pretty bad. Because like he'll reach a node, but then it'll be one of those nodes where you can reach it in several different ways, and for some reason they didn't account for that, so... And then he can also leave it from several different ways. I don't know why I did spin jump there for the initial wall jump off the windmill. Whoa, I don't know how, but I didn't get a... Let's be speaking of I don't know how I got facing the right there, but I don't know how I didn't get a dive there when entering the cliff at first. There's a surprising amount of like common knowledge things about Sunshine that I don't really know about. Like I like, kind of vaguely do, but don't really know about. Especially like some speedrun tech stuff. Like just last week, I think, learning about how like resetting the cycles in King Boo or canceling the cycles early it depends on if it's a scripted fruit sequence or not. Wild. Okay. Good pathing so far. If he goes to the town, that's good. Or like the two buildings with the tightrope. We hope for one more tornado. Okay. This would be good if he came over here. Although if he turned around and went back to the first node he went to, I think that'd be the best. I don't know if that's actually possible though. He's going over the wall. Okay. If he still ends up like at that first node he went to, then that's good. Okay. And he does. Or no, he ends up here. That's still pretty good. Over the wall generally is bad RNG, but it's not the worst ever. And especially if he decides to not give me a tornado. Too bad I am throwing that away by ground pounding slightly too early. Yeah, true. I would love to see somebody do something with Flash's codes. Is it easy to jump up with PD when he's flying up, or is it mostly a task thing? It's easy to get a couple of like the weird like semi-ledge grabs off of him, but usually you can't stay with him. Or it's at least really hard to stay with him. Wow, I was a frame early there. I got the backflip, but not the dive. Which I'm pressing those buttons at nearly the exact same time, so... kind of wild. Yo, what's up, Clifford? I went too early. I really need to sit down at some point and really practice that timing. I wonder if I can just, like, count. Yeah, I love writing up PD. It's awesome. Which sounds like that could be an innuendo. That's going in the water. No, it's not. Perfect. Not the greatest coconut throw, but as long as I'm getting the clip first try, it's like easy. Yeah, that would be awesome. Getting all your models working. Master Mario. I don't know why I had a semi-British accent there. Don't question it. 1 hour to go. Well, are we at one? Oh yeah, we're at 19. Oops, I messed that up. I did the gelato 1 event, sort of, out of the water. All right. It's crazy how much time getting a good GBS saves over my PB. Especially because when I got that PB, that's when I kind of figured out GBS. Oh. I didn't get the momentum spin jump for some reason there. So I just knew I had to reset. Am I gonna... Okay, no. Yeah. There's gonna probably have to be a lot of rewriting with everything in better SMSO. Freaking goop. Looks like it's going to the left, the last change omplet. Let me just make sure that's going in the water. I think that finds its way into the water automatically. Yeah, it did. Ugh, really awkward placement here, though. I was just slightly too slow for this cycle, and I'm really punished for it. Okay, yeah, I'm losing like 10 seconds here. A little bit more, maybe. Yeah. That's fine, though. Kind of a bad pattern there with the chain chomplets. The first one continuing right was pretty annoying. That's usually not a fantastic pattern to get. Oh yeah, true. I still haven't even opened up. It's really bad. Because you guys made this group DM like months ago. I still haven't even opened it up yet. I shouldn't be laughing at that because it's not really that funny, but 1978. All right. Next is Pianta 3. Oh, I should have practiced Pianta 3. I feel like I've been kind of not doing great with it. Usually in the Elements VC or SMSO when you play. Oh yeah, SMSO server has been popping off a little bit lately, which I'm happy to see. Like I wasn't expecting to see semi-regularly like people in the VC, which I think that's pretty cool. Like this much after an update, anyways. I think I bonk on there. I might have barely actually been able to make that mushroom, but I don't know. It's in this level, it's like much better safe than sorry. Only a handful of players actually play. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I was also surprised, like pleasantly surprised. Maybe it was just like good editing, but in Samurai Man's video, it didn't actually look too laggy. Like SMSO 2 has usually been pretty laggy for me, especially when you go above 4 players, which they didn't, so that probably was why it wasn't very laggy for them, but still. I was pleasantly surprised that it barely lagged at all. There was like 1 or 2 times where it did. Like I think one time when Trey was in this level, who's jumping off one of the trees and had the entire level basically loaded, and his vision, then his game was like kind of lagging. Okay, that's good to get that. Yo, later, Clifford. Thanks for stopping by. Bonking to the shine. I don't know if it's faster than like standing under the shine, but sometimes I just end up too close to the Pianta, so I just do that. I think it is faster to stand under the shine, but sometimes the Pianta doesn't want to talk to you if you're like at the exact perfect distance. And because he's doing his dancing animation, you can't spray him to extend his hitbox for talking. I forget who I saw do that. Like, I learned about the bonking into the shine relatively recently. I think Shadow Mario, the runner. This is pretty bad. Okay, if he's just gonna walk forward, I'm just gonna wait for him. Ooh, okay, no, that's fine positioning. I didn't know you could bounce and bonk on a Pianta at the same time. That's new knowledge for me. Yeah, that is the goal, yeah. You want to touch the ground basically as soon as possible after touching the shine. Or, well, just after making your jump for it. So I don't know, like, the specific timing, because the ground pound does stall a little bit in the air. And maybe if you have, like, a good versus bad ground pound, maybe a really fast ground pound into the Pianta 3 shine might be better than bonking into the Pianta. But if you have a slow ground pound where you wait a little while longer, I don't know. Probably not. I imagine the ground pound is always faster, but I honestly don't know. The legendary bonk bounce. Legendary pull. I'm mad, dude. I've been playing in quotations, Pokemon TCG Pocket. And I recently did my first, like, 10 pack openings at once. I just saved up hourglasses for that. And I recommend, because Matthew's also been playing. I opened up mine, and I got, like, 2 cool things. Like, two new cards, and one of them was a full art, and I think that's it. Meanwhile, Matthew opened it up and literally got, like, 5 EX cards and a couple full arts, and it was just like, okay. Oops. Wow, what am I doing? Okay, I like really threw that at the end there. I thought I was on. Talk to me. I thought I was on the hover nozzle when I realized that the last male Pianta wasn't cleaned, but I was actually on the normal nozzle, and then I switched to the hover nozzle, and then I had to switch back, and yeah, that was awful. Dang, that sucks. Yeah. I'll get a good pull someday. At least I have over him, I've gotten the Like, I don't even know what to call it, like the immersive Palkia card from the Palkia packs. Palkia EX. Oh, this is probably just like buzzwords to anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Especially to people who, rightfully so, avoid any type of game that even vaguely resembles a gacha. Although I haven't put any money into Pokemon TCGP and I don't plan on it. Unless I'm literally balling out of control. And then I'll buy the monthly subscription, but I don't think I'm balling out of control anytime soon. Oof. Not this again. I hate it when I mess up the ground pound timing here. Almost clipped through. Ah, dude. Okay. Should be good. Timing might have been off. I always say that, though. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I don't understand. A lot of people time that based off the sound of how many, like, water swooshes come out of FUD. I can't time it that way. Like, my brain just doesn't pick up onto that fast enough. Onto the individual swooshes. Even when I try listening for it very carefully. I just time it based off of... I, like, compare where the shadow of the hover nozzle is to a certain, like, part of the floor texture. To the right of, like, the building you're clipped inside of. And then there's, like, a window of that comparison. Where you can let go of hover and ground pound and be safe. I didn't explain that very well, but oh well. At least I got a perfect Mecha Bowser. That's pretty good. I'm actually breaking even here, I think. Maybe losing a little bit of time. Wow. Pretty much exactly breaking even. I must have... in my PB, I must have failed Honey Skip once. Then, when doing it the second time, must have really slowly set it back up, but then got a perfect roller coaster. Now that's consistency. I should try what War Spy King suggested to me there, but I need to practice it first. Also, I just got in first try right there, so I guess I'm fine. For this run, at least. Slightly inefficient line here at the end. Lossless scaling. Interesting. What would happen if you got to the shrine before the mini cutscene? I actually don't know. I've always wondered that too. I don't know if it's possible. I assume the shine is in a similar state as to when it spawns out of like Shadow Mario, and it's intangible until it finishes its animation. But I don't know if that's true. Dude, how do you ever clip onto that? Or through that? Maybe it's a speed thing. Okay, not facing the right way, but... Yeah, it's like, yeah, the Mecha Bowser shine is perfectly spaced from Mario to seemingly never be able to reach it. Although, who knows, maybe the task doesn't reach it first because it is intangible, and so there's no reason to reach it. Although, I haven't watched the task in a long time, or a task in a long time. I don't know if there's a new one since I last watched it. But they like to show off in the task as much as possible, so if they could reach it, then they probably would. And realistically, you could ground pound stall inside of the shine if you could reach it first anyways, so... Although, that actually might not be faster, because... Unless you can get to a negative 75 speed ground pound. Which usually you need more time for. How did that first guy not get ground pounded? That's wild. That's true. Should just spawn Mario inside of the shine. It's all about the ace nowadays. How am I over here? What? Hello? This MF, during that cutscene, pushed me all the way into the water. Hello? Wild. Sorry if I peaked my microphone there. But I was flabbergasted at that. Yeah, that's a sunshine moment. Only in sunshine. I'm not wondering if there's any utility to that. Like, no, there can't be. I almost went to episode 5. Pineapple, my beloved. Ooh! The perfect pineapple spray. It's a slightly bad papaya spot, but actually maybe not that bad. Ooh, Yoshi's too far forward, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Yeah, that was totally befuddling. This has to be the 119. Here's hoping. I'm not particularly hopeful, but it is possible. Oof. Two sound glitches in a row. Nah, it's gotta be 113. World record.
Oh my god, he's putting up in it!
Oh, I golded that? That's
Oh my god.
probably because of the pineapple unlock. And also, I think that papaya location was actually good. A 112? I think it is a 112. I don't... The exclamation point WR, I think. Well, that might not be updated, though. I don't know. I'm not always super up to date with the speedruns, so if somebody toppled Inkstar, then it probably isn't up to date, but I assume Inkstar still has the world record. Yeah, I slightly missed that. That's fine. How ahead am I even? A minute? That's actually pretty good in Tapina. Yeah, I imagine it's a coincidence that the shine is out of reach in Mecha Bowser. Unless they really did test it, but... that would be such a weird thing to test. Oh, I hovered a little too late there. That's fine. That'd just be such a weird thing to test when so much of this game is, frankly, needed a bit more testing. Although, I love the game for what it is without the testing, so maybe it didn't need that testing, at least for me. I messed up the inputs there slightly, and very nearly bonked, but I saved it. Yo, what's up, Absent Mind? Welcome to the stream. Same here, same here. Been playing this game since 2002, although it might not look it. I've only been speedrunning it for, oh god, 5 years? Maybe 4? I don't know. Hello? Why didn't I grab the thing? Okay. Losing a little bit of time to that, but that's okay. Remember to like the stream? That is true, Christian. Words of wisdom. Everybody proceeds to then dislike the stream. I don't remember when I first got Sunshine, because I was too young. I was born in 2000, so I was 2 when Sunshine came out, well, about to turn 2. Because August is my birthday. I lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah. So I got Sunshine before I was able to really remember it. Like, I think my parents must have gotten it around release. Although I don't know. I don't know, maybe my older siblings would remember. Because they both played Sunshine too, a lot. Give me the water. Ugh. Did I hit that trigger? I did. I was afraid I might not have hit that last checkpoint, and then that would be like minus 30 seconds. 3 All-Stars has bug fixes? Technically. 3 All-Stars is based off the 1.1 release of Sunshine, which I'm playing on the 1.0, which is I think 1.0 is only JP copies. Or Japanese. But there's also 1.1 Japanese copies of Sunshine. It's kind of confusing. But they basically just had 2 releases of Sunshine out first. And the second one had mostly bug fixes. Although they did introduce a couple of new bugs, like infinite Yoshi fluttering. Like, I can't infinite Yoshi flutter in this version. But infinite Yoshi fluttering got introduced because they slightly changed how Mario dismounts Yoshi. Because in this version of the game, if you're like up against a ceiling and dismount Yoshi, I think you can clip through or something like that. I've never tested that myself or seen it. I've just heard that's what you can do. But because of the change they made to fix that, they created infinite fluttering, which I think is really funny. Also, apologies for being kind of behind on chat. Just the nature of speedrunning. Yo, what's up, Mushroom Gamer? Oh, it fixes the toad under the plaza. That's interesting, actually. Oh yeah, and it uses different cutscenes, which I find bizarre. Oh. Missed the Beyblade trick there. That's okay. Probably for the better, because usually I fail that when I have the crazy speed. Okay, I kind of arrived here at an awkward cycle. I had to stall in the air for a little bit. I was going just a little bit too slow to safely, in my mind at least, land on the blue cycle of the big thing. A few of those angles were scary. How far did I get into Super Dude Sunshine? I don't remember. Probably about halfway through. But I beat Corona Mountain and Bowser. At least. But I planned on at least trying to 100% it. I don't know if that actually will ever happen. Because even though it's been a couple months since I last played Dude, I still plan on returning to it. You can usually water slide through that guy, but it's kind of scary. I remember back to when I first got Sunshine. I remember our first copy of Super Mario Sunshine. Because we were all like young kids and kind of irresponsible with game discs. We accidentally scratched our first copy of Sunshine beyond repair. And I do remember going with my dad into GameStop probably around 2004, 2005 and getting a new used copy. I'm messing up my words a lot today. I guess I usually do, but it is truly a shame that Sunshine 2 will never happen. Yo, also, by the way, thank you, Mushroom Gamer. Appreciate it. Because I think a lot of Sunshine... Oh, okay, I thought I was going to bonk there, so my movement was bad. A lot of Sunshine's, like, problems that people have with it are related to the bugs and general lack of polish. Which, personally, I prefer games without polish most of the time. Because... I don't know. I don't really know why, but when I play games that are over-polished, I tend to have less fun. Okay, well, we got the 7th coin there. That 7th coin is usually the hardest coin to get, but not today, sucker. Go back to where you belong. Yeah, I interrupted one of my thoughts there. I don't remember what I was originally talking about. That's a gold. I'm happy with that. Didn't bonk on the logs like I usually do. Semi-usually. And got the 7th coin first try. Didn't miss a single coin. That was pretty good. You were introduced to Mario 64 at the DS game. That's pretty cool. I started Mario 64, the first time I got it was on the Wii Virtual Console. Dude, okay, I need to practice this because I'm constantly failing it. I'm supposed to kill Shadow Mario on the ramp over there, not all the way over here. This channel is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try my best. Which, by the way, speaking of which...
Oh my god, he's bunny hopping! He's bunny hopping!
Oh, my splits are off. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. I don't... I split... Okay, one of these times the splits, like, missed. Okay, I'm gonna skip this split. And skip this one as well. Okay. Yeah, that got kind of weird. Or, no, I don't think I want to skip that one. Dang it. Getting proper water slide momentum here is really hard. I'll have to quickly undo that undo split. Oh. 9 out of 10 times I bonk there with that kind of angle, but I guess today's a 1 in 10 kind of day. Apologies, I'm concentrating here. If it's a little quiet now. Okay, need to very quickly undo that last one. Okay, so now we split here. There shouldn't be a time here. Okay, golds anyways. I don't... That's why I don't like the undo split thing. Like, it still counts the last one as a split. Or the skip split thing. I don't know, it's weird. Bianco 6 isn't meant to gold there. I'll have to, after this run, manually go through these splits, if it PBs. If this run does PB, that actually will be a nightmare. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate those words. I really messed up here, so I have to do it the slow way. It's okay. We're only missing out on like 5 seconds here, probably. You have 30 subscribers on your channel? Yo. Hey man, keep going. I remember I always screenshot somewhere when I was at like 24 subscribers. Although that was before I started doing Sunshine. Exclusively anyways. My channel started out as like a funny moments like channel, like gaming with my friends. Usually CSGO. What? Yoshi didn't eat that? Okay, that was a mess. Downhill skate videos? Dude, I could never. I have really bad balance because I have flat feet. So skating, anything that revolves around like good balance has always been like a complete mystery to me. Like I'm awful at like rollerblading and ice skating. Skateboarding, I haven't tried to skateboard since I was very young, but I was bad at it too. I'm pretty bad at bike riding, although that's just because I haven't rode a lot of bikes, because that doesn't really have to do with flat feet. Because you're balanced on your butt. Pretty bad splits here on the Mantas. They didn't really want to stay grouped. And they've split in a way that is pushing me around everywhere as well. Some of that could have been avoided, but... all things considered, though, I got to this phase of the fight pretty early. Wow, that was actually pretty fast overall. Probably, I think I golded this in PB, so probably not faster than PB, but yeah. Cycling, yeah. Yeah. Downhill freeride competitions. Is it like a race, or... I don't even know how that would work. Or is it like... Is it like Tony Hawk, where you're trying to be like the most stylish? Okay, we still missed 20 seconds here, although, to be honest, 10 of those seconds was from unlocking Yoshi in the plaza, so... A race section? Oh, so there was one for style. That's actually awesome. I love sports or games that judge you off of style. Okay, I was half expecting to bonk there. For some reason, I didn't have the height I usually do during that wall jump section. Alright, let's hit the momentum spin jump. I've gotten remarkably consistent at that. That used to be so scary. Now it's like a slight... like, I feel a slight bit of anxiety going to this level, but it's not that bad. Met a lot of cool pros. That's awesome, man. I love talking to people who are like pros or super passionate about something. Highly specific and specialized. Oh yeah, I 100% agree, Steven. I wish that at least they kept the skill-based thing from 64 where if you're going really fast into a wall and you hit a first frame wall jump, like you do the wall jump the first frame possible, then you won't bonk. Why am I going this way? I almost went to the casino. But in this game, no matter what, if you're going really fast, you just bonk into a wall. My Speedrunner 3s have been really bad lately. That is the biggest thing I hate about this game. Like, that's probably the one gripe I really have about the movement in Sunshine. The rest of it I love, but just bonking on walls when you're going slightly too fast is So annoying. I'm a pro? I don't know. I mean, I'm not like... I wouldn't say I'm high level or top level at this game. I'm probably about mid level. I'm definitely more dedicated than like the average person who plays this game, I would say, but I think speedrunning this game automatically makes you more dedicated than the average person. So that's not really a super high bar. Ah, man. I should practice that pipe. Oh, wait, let me focus here. Don't want to mess this up again, like I did last run the other day. Ooh. I'm gonna choose to not go for the momentum spin jump here. It's scary. Because the momentum spin jump there is different from any other one in the run. Yeah, absent mind. I'm sure you're a pro. Everybody, let's clap for absent mind. I would clap if I could, but... You were too young to be sponsored? Oh man, that sucks. What is it, King Boo now? Yeah. Okay. Let's try to get the dive ground pound here. Nope. The dive ground pound here is so evil. If you dive slightly too early, your height gets eaten by the slight lip in the ground, so you can't get a ground pound out. If you dive slightly too late, then you just go too far because for some reason the hitbox on that is really small. As compared to the ones in here. Okay, fruit first cycle. Let's go. That pepper bounced in a really unpredictable way. So I think I have to wait for this one from the spawn, and then I can walk under. Is what I learned. Like, if it's a scripted sequence that's immediately after a fruit one, then you have to wait. But then this one, I don't think I would have to wait, but I'm going to just to be safe. Again? 2 extras already? It's freaking bubbles again. I hate the bubbles. They're so annoying. Okay. This is, by the way, this is one of the main levels why speedrunning this game at a high level sucks. For like, if you're going for world records, because you can be on a really good pace and then just have it ruined by bad luck in this level. And then also the same for the level immediately after this one, if you get bad spam spray RNG slash a lot of invisible goop. Dude, 3 extras. Four extras. Wow. I think I've just had my case or my pace killed by King Boo. Like entirely. That's unfortunate. Bonk. Ugh. And that's also why the bubbles are really annoying. Dude. Man, that was really unlucky. Oh, actually, no, we're still gonna be about a minute ahead. Oops. I guess I either just overestimated. I wasn't looking at the timer that whole fight, by the way. I either overestimated how much time I was losing, or I might have had like 1 or 2 extra cycles in PB. So, as compared to my PB, it's not that bad. Okay. 119, I think, definitely isn't possible now, though. Yeah, best possible time is a 1:20:59. I'd have to find 2 minutes of time save with golds and stuff, which probably isn't happening. This would be one of the levels I'd be able to gold, though. Ugh, God, I got, like, really awkward spacing there. I'm not sure why. Invisible goop. Exactly what I was talking about invisible goop, like having the potential to kill your wow. Because you can just step in it and get shocked when there was no goop on your screen. Or this level is kind of strict with how much goop you have to clean, and if there's invisible goop that's left around, you just can't see it, so you don't know how much of the beach you have left to clean. So you just have to randomly spray around until you eventually clean the invisible goop. But luckily there, I wasn't unlucky with invisible goop at all, because that final patch of goop, like when the timer popped, was huge. Eclipse speedrun skip King Boo with episode warping? Dang. That's the that's the best advertisement for Eclipse speedrunning I've ever read. Last time you did level, you randomly got a glitch where there's no timer. Were you playing on 3D All-Stars? Or is I've never heard of that, but it seems like Christian knows what it is, so maybe it was okay. Yeah, 3D All-Stars has some weird stuff with Serena 6. Like it can completely skip the level for you. That was a good Serena pipe to Noki movement section there. Usually I have like a 50-50 chance to hit that movement, because it's kind of hard to hit that first dive. Waiting for the meatballs to pass, because I don't want to be bonked. I was like, just slightly slow enough that I didn't know if I had to wait or not. I probably could have just gone there, but... Oof. Better safe than sorry. Nice. You missed the glitch sensor bleep as the timer sound, or as the timer started in 3D All-Stars. I remember that too. Sad part is, it had been a year or two since I'd played Sunshine when I first played 3D All-Stars. So I didn't even recognize that it was weird. That sound in particular, anyways. I recognized a whole bunch of other stuff, like the plaza lagging when it shouldn't be. And the weird screen filter when you're turboing underwater. And of course, the awful controls. Before they let you use a GameCube controller. Playing 64 and 3D All-Stars right now. I've been slowly playing through that, like, since I beat Sunshine and 3D All-Stars a couple years ago. I forget how many stars I'm at. I'm at, like, 80, I think. Around, anyways. What? I don't get the ledge grab there? Dude. Slightly weird angle here, actually. Yeah. But it was okay. Every time you start a timed mission, Mario's like, oh, we don't curse around here on the Angry Max stream. That would be fucking ridiculous. Oops. That's maybe like a 4 out of 10 joke. You have 100% of Galaxy? Nice. My brother did that. For the 3D All-Stars version of Galaxy. I haven't even beat the first playthrough with Mario yet. Yeah, I love Galaxy 2. I haven't played Galaxy 2 in so long. I was hoping that they'd add DLC eventually to 3D All-Stars for Galaxy 2. But of course they wouldn't because it was a limited release, so that wouldn't even make sense. The way Mario was positioned was I just like perfectly couldn't see this coin. That was crazy. Like it was perfectly in a blind spot for me. Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh, not the Luigi playthrough? Yeah, my brother did the Luigi playthrough too. I was just like, how can you do that? Like, I love Galaxy, but I get bored after longer play sessions just because the limited movement. Even though it's really fun to mess with, like, crazy gravity triple jumps and long jumps and stuff, most of the movement in Galaxy is pretty sluggish compared to Sunshine anyways. Which is the game I'm used to the most. So whenever I play a Mario game that isn't Sunshine, I'm always a little like, ugh. What? I don't get a water slide there? That's actually wild. Yeah, I agree. I would probably be playing Galaxy. I could have made a Galaxy YouTube channel if it had something closer to Sunshine or 64's movement than the kind of basic sluggish movement it has, which isn't to say Galaxy's movement is bad. It's not. It's just basic. Okay. Kind of awkwardly timed there, but overall, we're chilling here. Getting the strats. Nice. If I got the entry movement better, this probably could have golded. Because that was a really solid eel. World record rip. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. No escalator. I'm gonna rename that back to Noki 4. That's I don't like that name anymore. It's supposed to be a hashtag SpongeBob reference, but it's kind of just not funny. You know, like Starbits? I can kind of see that. I like them as like a baby likes keys jingling in front of their face. I like waggling the Wii remote around as you're flying through stages to collect all the star bits. But I can definitely see like not liking them because they kind of are just meaningless. Yeah, no one thinks it's bad. It's yeah, I agree. Gonna try to get 2002 here. 2009, so close. Now here's an instance where bonking into the shine is, I think, faster. Jeez, Pianissimo always takes so long in this level that I'm always like, wait, did I do something wrong here? So if you stand right up to the flagpole, then bonk into it like that, that generally is faster, I believe, than doing the weird Y camp thing. Maybe not. You might be able to optimize the other movement slightly better, but the bonking, excuse me, the bonking is at least more consistent. All right, we got Noki 6 on our hands. Probably lose time here because it's Noki 6. Oof. Oh, I thought I didn't make it to the... Jesus, man, I can't speak words. I thought I didn't make the tightrope again. Ah, oh, dude. We're so close to green cycling there. Technically kind of green cycled here. Oh, dude. I'm in disbelief over that. I don't know how I ended up facing that way. Well, okay, actually, two things there. One, I don't know how I ended up facing the way I was to roll out off the edge. Two, I don't know how I had enough speed to do a fast rollout anyways. I thought that should have been a slow rollout. We at least green cycle anyways, though. On the return. Okay. Losing more time than I would hope. About 30 seconds. You're saying entire pizza, now you're back? Hell yeah. I love eating entire pizzas. Yeah, the first path for Piantissimo is so bad. It's wild. You just ate two really good slices? Let's go. Man, maybe I should have pizza tonight. Oh no. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Okay. All things considered, that's not a bad backup. I'm apparently doing everything in my power to throw this run in the late game. Is Ace human friendly now? I actually don't know. I haven't paid attention. Jesus, I can't speak today, man. I haven't paid attention to Ace barely at all, except for when it first like the first run came out. To be honest, I'm not all that interested in it, unless it looks radically different than when it first happened. But that first run I just consider to be barely Mario Sunshine. Or at least it's just not... It doesn't exhibit the qualities of Mario Sunshine that I'm interested in. Like the movement. just any fun movement. Please don't hit me, fish. Okay, we're way okay there. And I don't mean to disrespect all the people who've put like a ton of work into the ace and stuff. Like, it's a really amazing feat of Sunshine. It's just something I'm not particularly interested in, unless it looks really different now. Oops. Nice. If you want a sub 119 someday. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, arbitrary code execution. Basically, there's a new speedrun of Sunshine that's discovered where it's kind of hard to explain, but taking advantage of some messy things in the game's code, you can warp yourself to the Bowser fight way early. But in order to do it, it's pretty boring. At least in my opinion. Like, it involves, like, looking at specific directions and just, like, standing there and basically doing nothing to write into memory, like, specific values. Dude, please. For some reason, Mario didn't want to ledge grab there. Okay. That is a PV by... What is that, 2 seconds? Oh no, 14 seconds. I'll take it. PB is a PB. It's just kind of annoying because of the auto splitter forgot to split earlier in the run, so... Rico, I think Rico 4, or it looks like probably Rico 2. Rico 2 to Bianco 6 is all messed up in the splits. But that is still a PB. And I'm proud to have PB today. Yeah, 122 ain't bad at all. Especially, so, okay, here were the major mistakes this run. I died in Noki 6. That was minus 30 seconds. I messed up Honey Skip once when I really didn't need to mess it up. That's around minus 10 seconds. I 2-cycled Pin of 4 instead of 1-cycling it, which is also minus 10 seconds. So just those 3 things that I think 3 things that I usually get anyways are fairly consistently get. If I just fix those things up, then that's already an extra, that brings me to about a 121. But on top of that, we got really bad King Boo RNG this run, so that... How much time did that throw away? Let's see, Serena 5... Yeah, Serena 5 we lost a minute to bad King Boo RNG, which is wild. A little bit of execution in there too, but yeah. We are getting closer to that goal. Max only shows 1% of his power on video though. That is true. I'm getting closer. Hey, today, I actually, unironically... I'm citing this as the reason for PBing today. I decided to actually, like, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I decided to actually, like, shave my beard and properly groom it and stuff. Like, I spent like half an hour doing all of that, beard oil, the whole works, and I felt great today because of that. And the good mindset coming, like, that was right before stream, so the good mindset coming into a run, I think that helps out a lot. Like, just like feeling positive that way. Just like that, I guess, self-care. It sounds crazy, but I swear, like, yeah, exactly. Correlation is causation. Exactly. Thank you. Screw a 119. I'm getting a sub 13 next run. If you got time, come hang out with us tonight. I might. I'm considering it, honestly, in SMSO. I am going to do another run, though, today. Because even though I PB'd, I want to just, like, keep getting runs out to fill in, like, the muscle memory, get back fully comfortable with the run after taking yet another month-long break from speedrunning when I shouldn't have. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick BRB. But before that, I'm actually going to fix these splits. Ugh. This is going to be a whole thing, man. I don't even know how I'm going to go about this, actually. I have to think about this, because this is going to be really tough to fix. Another run, Max is in the grind. Heck yeah. The problem is I can't just, like, not fix them right now, then fix them later. I have to do it right now, because otherwise these false golds are going to save. Okay, I need to switch my monitor source. Let's see. It's going to be a whole thing, though. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... No, can't do that, though. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I have an idea here. I have an idea. I'm going to take a screenshot of my gold times currently that this run didn't contribute to. Where's my screenshot tool? Here it is. Let's see. So what is it? It's like Rico 2 to Bianco 6. Okay, just take a screenshot of all these gold times that haven't been updated yet. And then I'm going to save this run right now with the golds. And then when I come back to it after the stream, I'll fix the golds. But yeah, my sub of best was not a 115. It's like a 116. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break right now. I'll put on some music while I'm taking my break, I guess. Because there's no music right now. Take a very quick BRB. Stretch the water, refill the legs. Then I'll be back and we're going to do another run. Hopefully another PB. Hopefully. Hello, hello, I'm back. Get the camera back on. Also, oops, I didn't mute my mic. Whatever. Where's my camera? Is cam? Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, the BRB is like graffiti? I don't know, I made this like a really long time ago before I started doing specifically Sunshine, but I guess you actually are right. Been mostly listening to the stream so far. It's funny how easy it is to track progress by audio alone. Yeah, I know. Sunshine is such a good game that way. With the music, and then if you are really familiar with the run, you can just hear like the specific Mario noises and flood sounds and stuff to know what exact stage somebody's in. Stretch the what? Refill the what? Yeah, stretch the water, refill the legs. Oh yeah, we can turn off the music now. We block clipped last run in a PB, so surely that means block clip is always good for PB. That's the conclusion I come to, fully ignoring every other run ever that I've done that gets block clip and doesn't PB and resets on airstrip. Okay, let's start the new run. Ah, okay. Reset. Bounced off Toad. Not ideal there. I think if you react to it quick enough, you can dive off Toad. And dive over the goop mound thing. But honestly, I don't know. I need to work on this a little bit more, my airstrip. I'm very commonly messing up this beginning part. Or not, the beginning of the second part of airstrip. Take out memory card. I hope my mic stand doesn't fall. I can't really adjust it now. I'll have to wait for the Shadow Mario cutscene. My mic stand has been falling a lot lately. Because it, like, the arm here, you can't really see it, it's off screen. But it's clamped into a thing and against gravity. So sometimes it gets a bit loose and then just falls and then makes a really loud sound. Especially for you guys. Alright. Pretty standard. Okay, here, I'm adjusting it. Apologies if there's like scratching sounds while I'm doing this. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Yeah, I think it is. Hopefully. Yeah, so far pretty standard plaza. Man, lately I've just felt like I can't ever clear my throat. Like there's always something there. Nice, got that instant kill though, at least. That's at least consolation for this awful feeling of never being able to clear my throat. Dang it, that's too early for the quick M. Ideally you want, if you perfectly time a spray, you can unlock this M portal during that cutscene where Mario's painting, or Shadow Mario's painting it on. But it's not that big of a deal to lose it. Like, you at most lose half a second to not getting it, which isn't a big deal at all. Especially for going for a 119. You're not, like, generally speaking, too worried about... Apologies, concentrating. You're generally speaking not too worried about, like, half-second time saves. Now, if I was going for world record, I probably would consider resetting based off not getting that half-second time save, because every little bit of time counts in the world record of this game. All right. Kind of sloppy on the windmill. Well, let's be careful not to ground pound too early here. I wonder if I'm, like, allergic to a detergent or something like that. And that's what's been causing that feeling. Of not being able to clear my throat. Nice. Good shine grab. Perfectly on par with PB. This is in my PB is exactly when I loaded back into the plaza. Which I guess isn't that crazy, you know, the second split into the game. Okay. You know, in the few years I've been speedrunning this game, I still don't think I've gotten 2 PBs in one day. At least, like, when PBs started to matter. Because, you know, when you first start running any game, when you first start learning it, PBs don't really matter. It's only when you have to start actively improving at specific things that they do. Gonna have to ground pound for the shine, I think. Oh no. Yeah, lost time to that stupid pole. I hate that pole so much. If I had an arch nemesis, it would probably be Jesus, man. It would probably be that pole. Probably. Stupid Bianca food pole, man. Alright. Currently doing a trick called Travel Skip. Basically, you unlock Rico, and then if you're able to get to the M portal fast enough, then you can see it really glitches out here. You basically just skip... I don't... Yeah, you unlock the cutscene. You have to unlock that cutscene early in order to unlock future levels, like Pinna and such. So, by doing it that way, you just skip having to... You get to travel back to the portal earlier, basically, which means faster. That's why it's called Travel Skip. Ah! It's more like Teleport Skip, I guess. That'd be a more accurate name for it. because it teleports you back in front of Rico. Man, I mean, what spin jumps in this level have been great. Dude, it is always so scary going for the rollout there for the shine. It is undoubtedly faster. That is a gold. Those momentum spin jumps are really good. I don't know what, like, why. The beginning of the level was sloppy, getting onto the wall, but everything past that was really good. Hopefully Sunshine 2 is... That's the game they're holding out for Switch 2. Switch 2, Sunshine 2. Okay. Fortunately, my spam swear RNG there kind of messed up my movement. And it's costed me a bunch of time. Dude, that freaking point was on top of PD. That first one I shot. Like, stuck on him. How does that not wake him up? Okay, where are you going, PD? Here? That is a good first spot. I'm a fan of this spot as the first one. I'm not a fan of the tornado, though. Okay, I was hoping for one of these guys to spawn eventually. Oh, I'm not. I have water. I thought I was lower in water than I actually was, I guess. Okay. This is a good second spot. This is so far identical to the PD I had earlier, in the earlier run. 2 tornadoes, same first 2 spots. Hopefully he doesn't go over the wall here. Wow. If he ends right there, then this is an identical PD pattern. Okay, now he's going to the town, which is worse. Man. At least don't give me a tornado. Okay, thank you. It is, statistically, you expect 2 tornadoes out of PD in Bianco 5. Dang it. S2 on the S2. Exactly. Yeah. All this time lost, which is only 5 seconds, is strictly to a bad PD pattern. Well, I guess I messed up the point, technically. So if I had hit that first point, then I probably actually would have been perfectly on par about. If he would, crossed over to that shore and provide some assistance. If you had $1 for every time someone made that joke. Dude, that's like every time I play an online game with a voice chat, somebody asks me, "So Max, why are you so angry?" It used to annoy the hell out of me. Now I just try to give a stupid answer every time, like a new stupid answer. It's like an improv session for me. I feel like I went so late there. Yeah, I'm... Actually, that wasn't too bad, spacing. Max, why are you angry? Well, you see, a long time ago, I actually talked about this a little bit earlier today, but my first copy of Super Mario Sunshine as a kid, it got scratched. Never since I haven't been the same. That's my story. Awesome story, huh? I didn't say I was good at the improv answers. Oh. Dude, whenever I mess up the clip, it gets in my head for the future ones. Okay, there we go. Gonna lose some time here. Yeah, unfortunate. It all started when I clipped through a platform in Sunshine in 2002. Only scratched the surface of the game. In a sense, yeah. Because we hadn't completed it by then. There also, our disc, it started having weird glitches, like the shine select screen. I just remember, for some reason, this is like a very specific detail I remember from being very young. The shine select screen on our original disc, after it started to take scratches and damage and stuff, the shines were inverted. So levels you'd already complete had the empty shines, and the levels you hadn't already completed had the gold shines. Crazy thing to remember from, like, I was at the oldest 4 years old. I don't even know how that would happen. Like, I guess I could be misremembering, but I don't think I am. Oh. Why was that so weird? New creepypasta material. Everybody say it with me. Every copy of Super Mario Sunshine is personalized. Thank you. I'm not confident you're gonna go in on your own. Why are you turning towards me? You're not supposed to do that. This last chain chomp play is so stupid, I swear, man. I'm not right under the shine. Oops. You had 2 discs. One of them would always freeze after airstrip. That's awesome. What? Wait. Wild perspective. I just completely misjudged the depth at which Mario was on my screen as compared to the shine there. That's wild. That's a wild mistake to make. Imagine if people found speedrun tech for specific disc scratching. Oh. God, dude. God, that would be so awful. That's like the second copy of Sunshine I got as a kid, I still have. And that one also is a little bit scratched. I used to speedrun on it, like, when I first started. And there was always a chance that once you load it into the plaza after you unlock Pinna Park, like that specific version of the plaza, there was always a chance it would crash, and it was really annoying because it would just end runs. And it wasn't like the type of crash where you could take out the disc and wipe it off with your shirt a little bit and insert it back in and get it back running. It would just, like, it would give a specific error message where it's like, yeah, we can't recover this. Mario Sunshine used to be extra scuffed for me as a kid. With both the crappy discs. Dang, I stopped spamming A right when I needed to keep spamming A. Both with the scratched discs, and also with, we used to always have like third-party Mad Catz controllers, and those would start bugging. Why am I soft locked? Okay. Stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna reset off of that. We'll do another run. We will do another run off of that, unfortunately. But yeah, with the crappy old controllers that would like start holding random directions and stuff like that, it was like kind of like a Mario creepypasta, because the game would just play on its own. All right. So probably be the last or the next attempt that makes it like to Pianta will probably be the last attempt, or maybe out of Pianta. I guess we'll see. The Mad Catz curse is real. I still have one of my memory cards is a Mad Catz memory card. That one's functioned fine for years. It still does, I think. Although I haven't used it in a long time. The memory card I use now is a Nyko memory card. This fine specimen right here, you can tell its age by the yellowed plastic logo. Yeah, this was our like OG memory card. You'll never forget those controllers. I won't either, unfortunately. The best decision I ever made was... Okay, I thought that wasn't gonna work. The best decision I ever made was when I bought my Japanese disc of Mario Sunshine, I also bought a new GameCube controller, like an actual Nintendo one. Because at that time I was running on like a GameStop branded controller, which those were just as bad as the Mad Catz ones. The R triggers sucked. The button presses were not satisfying. Wavebirds? I've never had a Wavebird. You have a platinum one still sealed? That's awesome, Steven. Yeah, this is still my only GameCube controller now. The old, like, GameStop ones I had, those quickly became trash. Dang it. I killed him slightly too late. It's fine. We'll just bully Toad. Take out our frustration at being slow at the game on Toad. Yeah, there's the quick M. Took me a couple attempts today, but there it is finally. But they're all yellow now. Spice orange as well, but the sticks are loose. Probably T1s. Or is it T2s that are the really loose ones? I forget. I don't know. Or at least get really loose really easily. Although, the T2 control sticks are really rare. If I remember correctly. You're too far, but that's okay. Actually, he really wasn't. Dude, I tried to get the hover out sooner. Ah, oh. Wait, can I recover it? No. That's what bad spider RNG does to you. You rush and make mistakes. You chewed off the rubber analog stick on your purple GameCube controller. Oh yeah, you have the black Smash ROM from the Wii U. I think that's the one I have currently. I don't know if it's because this one I bought into the Switch's lifespan, so maybe I don't know if there actually is a difference between the ones made for Wii U Smash and the ones made for Switch Smash. Probably not a difference. But yeah, it's like the black one with the Smash logo on it. But yeah, the D-pad is really bad on this one too. I don't know what happened. Like, we had an original GameCube controller. I have very vague memories of it when I was very little, but I guess it broke or something. Because we just didn't have it at some point. And so I don't even like really remember being able to use it or like using it as a kid, just seeing it, which doesn't mean I didn't use it. It just means I just don't remember if I ever used it. So I don't know like if the D-pad on this current controller I have is worse than standard ones. Yeah, I agree. Spinning the sticks around is one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I just like fidget with my GameCube controller when I'm watching a YouTube video or something. The Wii U ones are glossy. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're saying the Wii U ones are glossy, the Switch one. Okay, I misread that. Okay. Okay, then mine is matte then. So mine must be Switch. Although the handles are getting kind of glossy, but that's probably just from the wear of me using the handles for years. That's an example of having to ground pound into the shine there. Yeah, I would have figured there wasn't a difference, but that's interesting to know that there is. Do you have some influence over the camera there? I don't think you meant to have any. Is the news text bar usually on the bottom of the screen when I'm killing that Blue Piranha? I feel like it's not usually there. You're in the business of collecting GameCube controllers? That's cool. I probably will have like a sort of inadvertent collection of GameCube controllers after a while. Because in the next like year or two, I'm looking to replace the one I have right now. Just because I'm starting to notice some like wear on it. Specifically with the triggers. Dude, how did I collect... Dude. How did I collect that coin but not... Please! You could not ask for a worse Bianca 4. Even if I tried. Holy. You collect DS systems? That's also awesome. I have an original in like the blue color. Oh. I also have an original in the silver color. That one was my sister's growing up, but I just got it. My brother had a glossy red DS Lite growing up, but the DS Lites had a bit of a worse build quality, or just couldn't handle as much wear and tear. And so eventually that one, like the top half of the system separated from the bottom half. It still functioned, but the hinge broke, basically. Well, then I have an original 3DS in the, like, glossy teal color. So, pretty standard stuff, honestly. Nothing, like, particularly interesting in terms of colors or additions. Why are you guys not aggroing? Also have a Game Boy Advance SP, also in like that standard blue color. Which my dad gave to me when I was very young. And that's like the Game Boy Advance that kind of folds like a DS. That's my copy's special quirk, the news feed. Where are you going, PD? This way? Okay, so far we're gearing up for one of, I think this is the most common pattern. If after here he goes over there, then we'll get the most common pattern. Which also is not a bad PD pattern. It's pretty good, actually. If only I could play the game, though. Like, imagine being good at this game. Okay, yeah. It looks like we're gonna get the most common pattern here. And 2 tornadoes, not 3. This was, I believe, I'm not like an expert on PD patterns, but I believe that was the most average PD you could possibly have. For Bianco 5 anyways. DBS, TEBS stands for Delfino Emergency Broadcast System. Yeah, I think I probably only learned that in the past 5 years as well. I don't remember when I learned that. I definitely didn't know that when I was a casual player of this game. Or maybe I did. I don't know. If it's ever explained in the game, like in one of the broadcasts that's what it stands for, then I probably did, but I don't think it ever is explained what it stands for. Okay, I need to go a little bit later than I'm used to. Okay, now. Yeah, that's a good timing. Maybe it could have been slightly better. But I think that was basically perfect. You just always used to read it as Debs alert. I think I did too. I don't remember though. Used to have a Mario DS Lite. Dang. Child me is jealous of you. When you used to have it anyways. Oh, dude. I'm so not used to getting the double jump there. So like, when it does happen, I just completely mess up. Oof, my camera wasn't as zoomed in as it usually is. Which messes this whole trick up. God Why does this happen where I am really good at GBS and then I'm all of a sudden not? There we go. Crazy plumber has been spotted with a power washing tool. Or assaulting people with a power washing tool. That reminds me of when I was very young. My mom invited her friend over, and her friend had, you know, was married and stuff, so her husband came over, started playing Mario Sunshine, and he was like a country dude. And like in like a thick like country accent, he was going around spraying all the piano to sing. He was giving them showers. I don't know why, but that's just such a funny memory that I have. As a kid, I just like I didn't think anything of it, but as an adult, I think that's so hilarious. Ah, missed the momentum spin jump. I need to practice fetch entry again. I'm so far 0 for like 3 today. On even getting the wall jump. Been there, dudes, is getting a shower. Ah. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm risking it. Okay. Didn't know if that angle would work out. Ah, really? Come this way. Wait. Wait, didn't make it into the water? Hello? I don't think we're completing the second run today, guys. I guess we'll see. I'll do my usual, like, this stupid chain chomplet only goes the direction that's inconvenient from you. When you don't want him to face Mario, he faces Mario. When you want him to turn around, he doesn't. Oops. Okay. Mama! There are plants so little water won't hurt. Exactly. Exactly. Wait, there's a DSi XL that has its own special pen. It's wild. Dude, I used to go through the styluses like just so much as a kid. I lost the original DS stylus I had, and I'd always ask my dad to buy new ones. But then the new ones would be like cheap plastic, so I'd break them, holding them down too hard or something. I eventually started using bobby pins, like my sister's bobby pins. Well, the problem with that is that after a while, a part of the bobby pin would break off. And then I didn't understand it at the time, but that meant that there's like harsh metal now coming in contact with the touchscreen. So my original DS has like a scratched touchscreen for that reason. 2002, there we go. We at least got that this run. It's also trying to steal Mama Luigi. I'm glad to know that's an experience, like a shared experience with the styluses, just losing them all the time. They really should have come with like a strap or something. Like automatically connected to the DS. Or that you could tie onto the DS. Because I know the original DS had like like an arm strap you could use. I used to use that all the time as a kid. Oof. I got a bit too gung-ho with that angle there. Yeah. Usually I just end up too close to the pianta here, so instead of bothering to fix the angle, I just do the bonk method. I remember playing Brain Age with your finger all the time. I never had Brain Age growing up. Or even New Super Mario Bros. What were the DS games I had? I had Mario Party DS, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Nintendogs. I liked Nintendogs a lot. I liked all those games a lot. A bunch of the Pokemon games, even some of the Ranger games. I had Platinum, Black, Whites, Black 2. My brother had White 2. I had... Well, that's all the DS ones I had. I'm going too slow. I tried not to do that so hard. I think that's about the extent of the games I mainly played on my DS. Yeah, the minigames in Mario Party DS were awesome. And the download play modes you could play. And the even like the campaign, I guess. It was awesome. Yeah, I don't remember which Pokemon Ranger I had. I remember it was really hard. your thumb playing Mario Kart DS. I wouldn't even know. The only time I've ever played Mario Kart DS was through our friend's download play. Oh, okay, we're going that way, I guess. Ah. Man, that's crazy. I ended up a little too far there. This angle might be a little too aggressive. Yeah, it is. I would have died. Okay. Good thing is that there was no early cycle risk there. Bad thing is, oh, he didn't stop for long at all. Okay, that means we jump here then. Did anyone else use PictoChat? Yeah, I used to stay up like late under my blanket, just like filling in PictoChat, and my sister and I would like draw things for each other. That was awesome. And then I remember getting jealous of people who had like DSIs and stuff with the extra PictoChat that had colors and stuff. Yeah, I loved PictoChat. The Mega Man Battle Network games are super underrated. Yeah, I remember having a friend in middle school who loved those games, but I never played them myself. I really haven't played a lot of Mega Man. I've played a little bit of Mega Man X, but I never finished it. Alright, let's see if I can pull off a good Pianta 6 here. So far, we're looking good. Okay, this Pianta right here is usually, or can sometimes be annoying to unlock, but luckily, not the case today. Ideally, you don't want to slow down and hover for that guy. Ah, you didn't unlock. That's fine. Luckily, it's not as punishing with the female Piantas to unlock them late, because they get out of goop faster. Okay, that was a 206. That's really good for me in a speed run specifically. Oh, okay. I thought he wasn't gonna stop. Whew. I'm gonna save like 10 seconds here, maybe. You used to color on all black. Yeah, I used to do that too. That after school game club in grade school, we'll talk through PictoChat and be getting banned because someone cursed. That sounds about right. I'm a Stuckcher? Is that like the Paper Mario Sticker Star version of a Chuckster? Ah, dude, I got... My jump got eaten... My jump got eaten on the bridge, and then Mario kind of got stuck on the lip of the bridge where it connects to the land, so my spacing was bad against Shadow Mario. So I did not get a pre-fence kill there. Luckily, it seems like I also didn't get a pre-fence kill in PB. In fact, I got a slightly slower kill in PB. But now is where I've got to focus a bit. Because this split is one of my least consistent... Oh. Okay, we should be good. Should be good. Monsters vs. Aliens DS game. You guys brought back that memory of like watching that movie to me. I forgot about that movie. Bob the alien, the slime alien. I had probably the worst DS game I had was the Avatar: The Last Airbender like movie game. But as a kid, I didn't realize it was bad, so I enjoyed playing it. And so did my brother. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We had the Avatar: The Last Airbender like RPG game as well on DS. That one was fun, I remember. I don't know. Maybe that one was also bad cuz like that's one of those games I haven't touched since being a kid and haven't heard anything about since being a kid, so my perception of it is colored entirely by my childhood experiences, which are largely uncritical. Oh, that rocket barely hit. Okay. Man, that was almost a good roller coaster. And then it kind of flopped at the end there. Luckily, we are saving time here, regardless. What was your favorite? You just got a pie ad? Dang. Oh, like, as in honey pie. Oof. Actually, I might be able to blacklist that. I think I have the power to blacklist specific companies from running ads on my channel. Shine Runners and Mario Kart DS. I never got to play that as a kid. I played it in Deluxe a little bit. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, dude, a spider. Losing a spider in your room is the worst feeling ever. That's like... Dude, you just reminded me. One time I was taking a shower and a freaking spider was in the shower. I didn't realize it until it was dangling on its web literally right in front of my face, like off the ceiling. Dude, ever since that was like when I was a teenager. Ever since then, I always check the shower for spiders. That should give me a heart attack. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, that was vile. Gold? I can see that. I can see that golding. By the way, just a reminder, my sum of best actually isn't 115. It's about 116. We got a PB earlier today, and that PB had some messed up splits, so... Some of them are going to end up being wrong. Okay, what was this? Pin of 3? Yeah. It's funny. Pin of 3, you purposefully go, like, a little slow at the beginning here. To make this... To, like, land on the ship right here. Because if you're too fast, you won't be able to reach it. Ooh. How did I spray that electric creeper right there? That's kind of crazy. Side flip. I probably can start implementing the super slip speed there. Or just slip speed. Because I'm pretty consistently now... I have, like, the idea of the spacing I need from the electric Koopas to not get shocked while running up that slope. Yo, what's up, Bilepter? We're just doing... This is our second full run of the day, hopefully. I don't know. I might not finish this run if I mess something up, like, completely. Which isn't out of the question with early Yoshi go-round coming up. Wait, now, no. 2? Even if I'm a minute behind going into, like, Serena, I have time save there because of the bad King Boo RNG from that PB. Oops. Getting hurt there. Sucks. 2-cycle again. At least this... At least this puts us on par with PB, especially if we don't get pushed into the ocean here for some reason. You also had a SpongeBob game to do with graffiti? I remember there being... We never owned it, but I rented like a SpongeBob party game, and I think it had a graffiti game mode in it. But I don't remember. That was for GameCube, I think. Or maybe Wii. I don't remember. Of course, I had Battle for Bikini Bottom growing up. Classic. We get to see exactly how much time being pushed into the ocean wasted there, by the way. Well, close to exactly. About 5 seconds. So if you don't know, I PB'd earlier today. Got a new personal best, that 1:22:42 you see there on the timer. That was just earlier this stream. And during pin of 4, I killed 4 of the dudes, missed killing the last one. And during the cutscenes of like all the flowers unlocking, since Mario's invulnerable, the 5th Snooze-a-Koopa pushed me all the way into the ocean during the cutscenes, which is kind of wild. Hello? Banana? I swear the banana, the banana is bugged there. I always have a hard time unlocking it, even though I'm point blank range spam spring exactly where it's meant to be. crazy papaya. Okay, you stop there. Oops, messed up the input. You have to do like a frame perfect jump into ground pound input there to get on Yoshi and cut through the ground. Okay. That was like a slightly dicey angle for some reason for me. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Oh, dude, I've seen gameplay of that. I forgot on what channel, but I know what you're talking about. It looks like a super cool game. I kind of want to check out someday. A couple of years ago, I watched somebody play, like on like some highlights channel. All right. Is technically a mess. That reminds me, does anyone know about the Patrick, is it the Patrick Star game? Is that what it's called? It's like a new Switch game that came out. It's kind of like Goat Simulator, but SpongeBob. Well, you play as Patrick. Like super like glitchy sandbox game. It looks really fun. So I remember having one of the Lego Star Wars. For some reason, I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be in pinup. No, I need to do one more level here. But I remember having one of the Lego Star Wars games on DS, and that game was also super glitchy. And in fact, I don't know if my cartridge got corrupt or something, or maybe my save file. But one of the levels, like, it was literally creepypasta material. It's one of the sand ship levels, like, where right before Jabba the Hutt gets killed or whatever. In episode 6, I think, or is that episode 5? I don't know. I think it's episode 6. I don't know. I haven't watched Star Wars in, like, probably at least a decade. But, the, like, sand ship level where you're doing parkour on it, the skybox would unload and then it would crash after a little while. Crazy. I remember I found a glitch in the game where you weren't supposed to be able to do this, but in like the hub, Mos Eisley Cantina, you were able to bring vehicles into it and drive around like giant vehicles in the tiny like hub. Would that game also had a super fun download play game mode, like Capture the Flag, you could play with friends? Except you would capture the flag was the frozen Han Solo thing, like whatever that is. I don't know. I haven't seen Star Wars in at least a decade. You don't have Prime Hunters? I never had Prime Hunters growing up. In fact, I've never legally owned a Metroid game, except unless you count Nintendo Switch Online, but that's not really owning. When I was younger, I pirated Super Metroid and then played through about half of it. As in a teenager, by the way. I don't think I'd publicly admit to pirating on stream if I did it at an age where I would be legally accountable. Even if there's a very low likelihood that ever gets followed through with, you know. He's bunny hopping. Wait, that gold's really? That's actually kind of wild. The first mouth grab there felt like different to me than usual. It felt smoother. So I wonder if it has to do with that. So you got creepypasta material. Here, I'll read that when I get into the loading zone here. Or I can... No, I shouldn't read that now. I'll bonk on accident. Oof. I went into YCAM way too late there. Oh, you're jerry rigging a better SMSO build. Oh, that's weird, man. Black title screen and nothing else? Actually wild. Oh. Wait. How badly did I mess up Brico 2 on my PB? Oh, wait, no. This is where the splits are messed up. So, we're not actually only 1 second ahead. This is where the game started, or auto split, or like missed a split or something like that. Did I say a minute ahead? I meant a second ahead. If so. Oh! Okay, I missed my spin put there. That like reminds me, when I was doing the demo disc video, I forgot what, I think I was trying to load Nokian to the demo disc, and this is before I fully figured out how to do it, because the demo disc, if you don't know, it's the way it's formatted is differently, so I had to figure out a bunch of I basically had to make my own modding tools for the demo disc to be able to put normal sunshine levels onto the demo disc, because I wanted to see what would happen if you put levels on the demo disc, like finished levels. And Noki Bay was like full creepypasta. The skybox would like randomly go black. And I think it would just like randomly crash if you looked at the sun. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Green peg is so scary. If you don't know, the green peg's collision is messed up. It's like slightly skewed, and I never know which direction it's skewed. So anytime coming close to a green peg is just like, You tried seeing if you get normal SMSOs made out of DL to connect with Grivo kernel. That didn't work. So AI does not affect all of our problems. Had Yoshi's Island. Oh yeah! I had Yoshi's Island DS2 when I lost it. I think I was like very close to beating the game. The amount of times you've screamed green peg. It's so stupid, the green peg. I don't know how something like that got past R&D. Although that's assuming that Sunshine had R&D. Ah, I saw the crane because I was slow, which means I'm a loser. I'm slow at Rico 5. When you're first jumping up onto the, just for context, when you're first jumping up onto the like girders or whatever, that crane, if you see it, why did I just spam spray right there? If you see it, that means you're going slow. Okay. I just like threw away time for no reason here. And once again, we're not actually 40 seconds ahead. Same. Dude, I wish I never lost Yoshi's Island DS, because I actually really enjoyed it. Someday I'll have to replay it. The game was hard, though. At least to me as a kid. I was pretty bad at 2D platformers as a kid. I still kind of am. But like I never beat Super Mario World as a kid. I never beat Donkey Kong Country 2, which I had the Game Boy version. I never beat Yoshi's Island, although I lost that. So I never beat any of the new Super Mario Bros. Games I had, excuse me. Although to be honest, I kind of just got bored of those as a kid before beating them. It's faster to cut in right here. One of my dogs is absolutely going ham on a squeak toy. I don't know if that's coming through the mic, but sorry if it is. Stuck in World 4. Did you have the Zeldas with the stylus? No. I didn't get into Zelda until like relatively late as a kid, like about 10 years old. Ow. And then Skyward Sword, I think, was my first Zelda game. But I like Skyward Sword. So that's not a bad deal for me at all. Although I might have played the original Zelda first. I don't remember. I definitely played the demo of the original Zelda first in Smash Bros. Brawl. Because Smash Bros. Brawl was the game that got me into Zelda. Because like Link is so cool. But the only Zelda games I had growing up were Skyward Sword, some Ocarina of Time. I was too scared to play Ocarina of Time even at like 12 years old. The original. And then, I mean, if you count Breath of the Wild, but I was like 16, 17 when I started playing Breath of the Wild, maybe even 18. So I don't know if you would really count that as a childhood game. Oh, and Wind Waker HD, I got when I was like 12. In that age range. Probably closer to 14, but still. Got a bad angle there. I had this bad habit as a kid of looking at other IPs and thinking, that looks stupid, and then I'd eventually end up playing those games or whatever, watching it, or, you know, whatever. And then loving it. I did that with Zelda, I did that with Pokemon, I did that with I forgot what it was called, but that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like show that was on in the 2010s on Nickelodeon. It was 3D, I think. And I'm sure there's other examples that I can't think of. But I was the kid who thought Wind Waker looked stupid. Sort of. I mean, I didn't really know what Wind Waker was. I'm sure if I learned that Wind Waker was actually a cool game where you go sailing around different islands and exploring and stuff, then I would have warmed up to it. But yeah. Well, you can water slide across the Bianco Bridge. Yeah, you have to start water sliding before you're on the bridge. Or something like that. Like, it's I don't know. There's some nuance to it that I don't entirely know. I just kind of do it. Super helpful, I know. Oh, I'm genuinely surprised that worked. I felt like I was too low down on the hill for all my water to hit Shadow Mario there. If you stuck with a spider, know why you're dealing with that situation. Oh, in the shower? I don't remember what I did about that spider. I think with the bridge, you might have to spray the ground and the bridge at the same time or something. Why are you going that way? What? Hello? It's 2 runs in a row where I've gotten Shadow Mario to go the wrong way. Okay. Now we're back to accurate time. We're 40, nearly 50 seconds behind. We did get into Serena faster than we did in PB, though. I can say that for sure. Only slightly so, but... Oh, you found an oof the spot. Okay, I see. I missed that message. Good job, Bryson. I almost said Brian. I hate spiders so much, man. I understand they're, like, ecologically important and stuff, but god damn. That does not make me want them in my house. Or just around me in general. Oh, I've already split. In the final phase. I'm still scared of clipping through the ground right there. Okay, that was a bullshit hit. Okay. The final phase went a bit slower there than it did in my PB, I'm pretty sure. But overall, I think this split is going to be faster. I don't know the exact timing based on when you get into this cutscene. Exactly, you have the entire forest to settle in, so why in my home? There's a whole world out there for spiders. Alright, Serena 2. This is my favorite secret stage, I think. Definitely is the flashiest, I would say. Oops. Didn't mean to go at that angle. Talk to me. Same with flies. 100% agree. I at least don't get, like, freaked out by flies. The same way I do spiders. Like, spiders insert some primal thing in me. Run that sentence back. They instill some, like, primal, like, anxiety in me. I don't want anything inserting anything primal into me, thank you. What? Hello? Why? Is it every other run do I find an apparently, like, rare clip in this game? Like, hello? That's another one to watch out for. I don't even know what exactly caused that. Ugh. Okay. The one thing I've learned today, the downside to beard oil is that every time I itch my face, my hands get oily, which makes using the control stick kind of hard. Why don't I do the kidney kick strat there instead of breaking the bricks? Because you have to do really efficient kidney kicks, and I'm not great at doing them efficiently. I a couple of years ago, I did a stream where I was doing ILs of Strona 2, and I was doing that strat, so I know how to do it. I'm just not very good at it. Because if you're not super efficient, then you have to do an extra kidney kick, and then it's slower. I believe. Maybe that's not true though. Was that a side flip? Nice. Have a towel on hand? Yeah, I should. I have one, but it's not in reach because I didn't have the foresight. I've just been using paper towels instead, which works well enough, I suppose. Sounds like this guy really likes spiders. Yeah, Strona 2 I die a lot in. Although, to be fair, that time was not my fault. Because apparently this is a random part of the wall you can clip through if you angle at it perfectly. In late game, I die a lot, honestly. Man, you have to go even later for the ground pound. Which I would classify Serena and Onward as the late game, by the way. In relation to the speedrun anyways. I'm not going for the momentum spin jump, not that I could have there anyways. Because I accidentally canceled my momentum with the turnaround animation. You think it's slightly not aligned properly? Oh, that's crazy. Actually, you were 0.001 degrees to the right, and therefore you clipped. Yo, what's up, Dr. Flash? Thank you for the luck. Good luck with whatever you're busy with as well. Alright, King Boo time to talk to me. You're not supposed to spam the B button when you're trying to talk to a guy, because it doesn't work. Like, the B button prompt will never pop up, but I keep forgetting that today for some reason. Whenever you say stupid fact no one cares about, make sure it's in a nerd voice. Okay, good. Fruit first cycle. Love to see that. Oops. Okay, well, describe the papaya. That is A-okay with me. Oh, that's all the way over there. I'll just wait. Boom, 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 boom. Satisfying. Okay. No extras yet. So far, we're doing better than PB. Which had, what was it? Was it 4 extras in PB? Kind of bad fruit placement, though. Not digging the fruit placement. Okay. You expect this one to not be a fruit always. But this one, if we got perfect luck here, well, perfect without doing cycle skips, but we're not doing cycle skips because it's a 164 chance. But anyways, perfect luck without doing cycle skips would be another fruit right there, which we got. That was a good King Boo, at least in terms of the cycles. The fruit placements were pretty consistently bad. That last one was okay. You hope for a durian to be nearby to the pepper. Cycle skip to save the run. No, dude, we're now, because I had so many extras in PB, we just saved nearly a minute off of that. Oh, Dr. Flash's Flash. Yo, what's up? Oh. Dang it. Okay, well. As soon as I save time, make sure to waste it all by not getting into the pipe. Okay. I want to make sure that's clean. I could have taken the risk there, but I would have just rather not. Invisible goop. To be fair, that goop wasn't invisible up until the moment I landed on it. I hate this game, man. I actually hate this game. This is the worst game I've ever played. Excuse me? Is that the same? Excuse me? Did I just, like, experience that same War Spy King didn't know if this was even human possible clip, like, what would happen in a real-time attempt clip? Did I just experience that again for the second time in, like, the last 2 months? The last 10 attempts? In a different spot, no less. Lord. Well, there goes that PB. Sad part is, this run would be on a pretty good PB pace if I just didn't clip through the map randomly twice. And now this run of 6 is like way worse. Well. 209. The most average sunshine moment. Told you you needed to cycle skip. Yeah. I hate the sunshine jank as well. This game is absolutely perfect, no flaws. That's true. Everything is a skill issue. I should have known that walking into that specific angle through the water clips you through the map. The double-edged sword of a rush game. Exactly, man. I was just talking about earlier today how I like games better without polish. There's the double-edged sword there. I'm still going to finish this run out, because I'm not going to do another one today. Okay. That was a bad shot of Mario. We now know why Max is angry. The origin story. What you didn't know is that this stream actually is a VOD of years ago in my youth. how I'm responding to chat messages and why I look like a fully grown adult are good questions. I almost just went into Serena. I'm a little mentally checked out of this run now. Is that a JP exclusive thing? I have no idea, that clip. I think it's really rare at the very least, but I would have no idea. Technically, you're not supposed to ledge grab there if you're wanting to go really fast. But the movement for Serena 1, especially that beginning part, is like extremely precise. To get everything right. Ooh. Did that? Okay, that one did hit. I don't know, sometimes the mole doesn't make sounds. I think it's when the bomb doesn't, like, directly hit him. I'm not really sure. But it throws me off. Because every time that I feel like I had a slightly bad throw, that the mole doesn't make a sound, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't hit him. But then I look at him, and he's glowing pink, so... I don't know. Collision fixes probably would have prevented that. The case continues for speedrunning Eclipse instead of vanilla. Mario Sunshine does listen to you. That is confirmed. At least I can have a faster Doki 2 than my PB. Still kind of awkward, but at least not as awkward as PB there. I like so meandered in this level. Last run. I'm dead. Okay, that one was my fault. That one was completely my fault. Wow. Failing spring clip is... That's a low. I should still finish this run out. I really should. If I make one more major mistake, I'm just gonna rage quit and say, I'm angry. Max. What's the most polished GameCube game? Good question. I wouldn't know. Not a lot of them, that's for sure. Okay, that was like really good movement this time. Thousand-Year Door? Yeah, that's probably correct. Or Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess does have that soft lock, though. Although that might be the Wii version only. I don't remember. Dude, I'm starving. I cannot wait for dinner after this run. Yeah, I can at least try to gold Noki 3 here. I usually kind of suck at this level. So I'm going to work on not sucking at it. Unclear if I'm really following through with that, though. Oh yeah, I've started playing Double Dash for the first time recently, by the way. Pretty fun. I've missed that twice today now. You're just supposed to hold left there. I must just like not be. I must be a bit more absent-minded than I should be there. I'm just not fully paying attention to what I'm doing. Because you just need to hold left on the control stick and you get the shine every time from that specific spot. Crazy Taxi. Double Dash has been getting mods lately? Wait, that's awesome. Mario Kart Wii is mostly the Mario Kart game that's gotten the most love from like modding communities. It would seem. I don't want to talk about that. I also don't want to talk about why I became a horse right there. I don't know if the eel has anything different happen when you're not looking at it, so I probably should stare at it. Because some enemy AI in this game acts differently depending on if you're looking at it or not. Like the pink Electric Koopas, at least in the JP version. In the JP version of this game, the pink Electric Koopas act differently depending on if you're looking at them or not. Or if they're on screen, I should say. Okay. Good eels today so far. But in future releases of this game, they changed how that works with the Electric Koopas, by the way. Which is where I was going with that thought. Yeah, good eels today, at least. I'm happy about that. Because eel can be hit or miss for me sometimes. And just like that, 2019 TikTok came rushing back to me. Pretty much every Mario Kart game gets mods now. That's cool to hear. Even Deluxe, or like 8, I guess. Yeah, I've seen Wii U 8 mods, like not Deluxe Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Standard. I guess you could call it. I do lose some time there, but that's only because I golded eel in my PB. Right? That was literally earlier today and I already don't remember. Oof. So yeah, no chance of a PB from this point on, but can at least bring some of best down, possibly. Not with this level. I guess I'll try my ass off at Bonk. At Noki 6. Because there's really only 2 more opportunities for golds. It's Noki 6 or Corona Mountain. 1999. I was -1 that year. Jungle Beat is really good. Oh yeah, I've played Jungle Beat once. With the DK bongos and all. Never owned it growing up though. I wonder if anybody's done... Can you beat Super Mario Sunshine with DK bongos? So close to a 20. I don't even know if you can get a full-on 20. Because there's like weird things with how the timers work in this game where you only can get specific increments of the time. I think unless you pause your game. Because if you pause your game, that does weird stuff to the internal logic of the game. Like quarter frame stuff. Well, there goes the gold, probably. No, that's not true. It's probably gone now, though. Because I... Okay. That was... Honestly, for what it's worth, not that bad of movement up here for me, but still not great. Stupid wall jump, man. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if it's like there's some speed involved there for getting a higher jump so you don't hit the wall, or if it's just where I'm landing. Okay, we at least gain time over PB here, not that that means anything. Because it's, I think, physically impossible for me to save 1 minute and 40 seconds in Chrono Mountain. In fact, it definitely is. Even the Bowser fight, I could have done better, like if I was top level player. I went back to Noki Bay. Oh wait, yeah, I need to be back in Noki Bay, because Shadow Mario, right? Ugh, this is what a couple of hours of speedrunning does to your brain. Good April Fool's idea. I'm so bad at that level. Dude, Noki 6 is really hard. Noki 6 is like probably the hardest level. Like, go with that. But yeah, Noki 6 is probably the hardest level in the entire run. Which sucks because it's right before the end. Both of my sisters are older than me. I have a younger brother though. Alright. I could save some time here, but not enough to make a difference. Definitely not saving time if you collect the blues. Camera's like slightly offset and I'm upset about this. Oh. Okay. Just angle should be good. Okay, yeah. Slight bit of mistake there, at least I saved it. That's probably the best backup I know in this entire game. Like one of the only like real backups. Like, I guess I know like mini backups everywhere, but that's by far the most backup-y backup I have. After you beat Bowser, the game should end after you clean the Shrine Gate. Kind of true, actually. That'd be kind of symbolic. Oof, my jump got eaten there. Bowser ground pounding there is annoying. Ooh, weird. I don't like that. I really didn't like that. That was scary. I'm gonna get hit by the fire. That's fine. Okay, well, a mess of a run. I think this could have PB'd. Wait, so how? Okay, I lost 1 minute and 50 there, so about 2 minutes. If I didn't die at the end of Serena 6 because I clipped through the map, and if I didn't die partway through Serena 2 because I clipped through the map, then this could have been PB material. I don't actually know. I don't know if I would have saved 2 minutes there. But yeah, that's gonna be the stream. That's enough speedrunning for one day. I'll be back tomorrow with more speedruns. Oops, I had the recording pause this entire time. Whatever. Already watched. Excuse me. We already watched the credits today, so I'm not too hell-bent on making sure to watch this all the way through. I like to watch it like once a day for the streams, usually. Let me real quickly pull up my list of channel members so that I can thank them. And while I'm pulling that up, I do want to thank everybody else who stopped by to watch or to chat or to lurk. Any of that is super appreciated, whether even you watched for 30 seconds. I appreciate it. I appreciate people stopping by. And my members I'd like to thank would be Clifford Longhead, Master Mackay, Space Sam, and Smubs. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm going to sign out for the day. My voice is starting to go. What does your shirt say? Oh, it's a Naruto shirt. I've never watched Naruto in my life. It always looks like I split 1 second early in Bowser. It's probably just desync. Because Sunshine is running through a capture card, whereas Life Split is being directly captured off of my computer. But anyways, thank you everybody for stopping by. I'm going to go eat now. And yeah.